batting away one of his dogs as he jumps and wrestles with his forearm, Kamada says. In Italy, he says, a bad canine culture is spiking demand. Online, it's still easy to find breeders selling wolf dogs without papers, many of which may be the result of backbreeding with captive wolves, purchased on the black market and imported on false documents describing them as Czechoslovakian hybrids, Kamada says. As demand for Czechoslovakian wolf dogs grows, so does the number of breeders entering the market, often without the necessary experience. Italy doesn't require special certification to breed, and the resulting oversupply has begun to drive prices down. Baliana warns this trend is dangerous. Read more. In 2017, Italian officials seized more than 200 hybrids, illegally mixed with wolves smuggled from the Balkans, Scandinavia, and North America, across 54 Italian provinces in an operation known as Ave Lupo. Similar stings, in 2014 and 2021, removed dozens more illegal animals from breeders. Before the courts, there is often a lack of clarity over whether these animals count as wolves or dogs. In some cases, prosecutors have argued the answer is essentially impossible to establish with certainty, according to the Italian news publication Il Messaggero. One seized animal, Kamada says, tested at 96% wolf, but was allowed to return to its owner. Italian law makes it virtually impossible to euthanize problematic animals. The state has a legal duty to care for captured strays and even dogs that have attacked their owners. Wolf dogs in North America. In North America, meanwhile, wolf dogs can be very easily purchased, according to Alex Harris, operations manager at the Yamnuska Wolf Dog Sanctuary in Alberta, Canada. But in places where guard dogs are left free to roam, and are not strongly bonded with their flocks, they may interbreed with wolves, according to Valeria Salvatori, a conservationist and expert in wolf hybridization at the Institute of Applied Ecology in Rome. If it was happening naturally, then this is evolution. But it's like global warming, it is happening at a much faster pace, because of our intentional, or unintentional, lack of care, Salvatori says. Manuel Tomasi and his wife, Sarah Tonon, with their daughters Emma Sofia, 12, and Maya, 3, and their Czechoslovakian wolf dog Ronnie. Drawn to the breed's genetic closeness to the wolf, the family envisioned Ronnie as both a companion for their mountain adventures and a guardian for their home, especially in a neighborhood where break-ins are not uncommon. What began as a practical decision has deepened into something far more emotional. People say wolf dogs are unpredictable, the couple says, but with our daughters, Ronnie is like a brother, protective, intuitive, and completely devoted. After decades of careful work to restore Europe's wolves back to their original habitats, some countries fear the animal's genes may be compromised by the introduction of dog DNA. Gray wolf conservation statuses vary by country, but the International Union for Conservation of Nature lists the gray wolf as endangered in Slovenia, where wolf dogs are beginning to infiltrate. And in most countries, the scale of hybridization is still unknown. The animals pose a particular challenge in the mountainous border regions of Italy, Croatia, and Slovenia, where wolves have recently come back from near extinction. We would like to protect wolves with their natural evolutionary heritage and history, Salvatori said. But how can I possibly control hybridization in Italy, she says, where local studies talk about 50 to 70% of individuals being hybrids? Together, these trends are challenging existing regulations and protections around wolves and dogs, and in each case, beg the question, what makes a wolf a wolf? Serena Baliana, who has been breeding wolf dogs since 2017, runs Cerlupi Kennel in northern Italy. Because of their wolf ancestry, the pups require structured early socialization, emotional safety, and constant attention to their individual needs. The first weeks are foundational, says Baliana. If you don't get it. Illegal breeding. Reputable breeders such as Kamada maintain the percentage of wolf DNA in Czechoslovakian wolf dogs at somewhere near 30%, just enough, he explains, to maintain a wolfish appearance and personality while making the animals suitable for domestication. In Italy, by law, each new litter must have their DNA sampled and their parentage entered in a national database. Also under Italian and international law, as well as Europe's CITES Treaty, wolf dogs can only be kept as pets if they have been interbred in captivity for at least 4 generations. Premium animals. Demand for wolf-dog hybrid pets is surging, and that's a huge problem. Wolf dogs are becoming a popular choice worldwide with people looking for furry companions. Conservationists are growing increasingly concerned these hybrids could interbreed with wild wolf populations, especially in Europe. Czechoslovakian wolf dogs are becoming increasingly popular pets in Europe. The breed carries DNA from German shepherds and Eurasian wolves. By John Last. Photographs by Jasper Duist. August 11, 2025. It started, Alessio Kamada says, with love at first sight. After his beloved German shepherd died of a common genetic defect in 2006, Kamada, a soft-spoken construction worker from a town on the hillsides overlooking Venice, Italy, went looking online for a hardier new pet. Soon enough, he found a website selling an imposing but beautiful breed, Czechoslovakian wolfhounds. After 1 month, I went to get a puppy, he says, a female, Uma, which he bought for €800. On a sunny day in early April, standing outside the imposing 12-foot-tall chain-link enclosure he built to contain his 5 dogs, he laughs at how unprepared he was for owning the breed. People, he joked, don't do this at home. Czechoslovakian wolf dogs are a controversial breed. Bred as a war dog for the Czechoslovakian military, they combine the DNA of a German shepherd and a Eurasian wolf, a gray wolf subspecies. Today, they are just one of many varieties of wolf-dog hybrids increasingly marketed worldwide as pets. With maximum weights that rival Great Danes, and personalities sometimes more wolf than dog, these hybrid breeds can be demanding, even, in some rare cases, to the point of taking their owners' lives. Breeder Alessio Kamada and canine educator Erica Cesari visit a restaurant with one of their Czechoslovakian wolf dogs in northern Italy in February 2025. Both emphasize the importance of exposing wolf dog puppies to human environments from an early age, a key part of preventing anxiety. Read more. After purchasing that first dog, Kamada went on to become one of dozens of breeders in Italy, where a Czechoslovakian wolf dog can now fetch a price of nearly €2,000. And across Europe, business is booming, popularized by TikTok creators and shows such as Game of Thrones, whose dire wolves were played by wolf dogs. Kamada, who also acts as technical director for the Wolfdog Genetic Indexes project, an initiative to responsibly breed and document wolf dogs, says that 20 years ago only a few hundred wolf dogs were sold in Italy each year. Now, it's more than 1,000, he estimates. While wolf dogs are becoming popular pets, a growing population of wild hybrids, mixes between wild wolves and domestic dogs, is troubling conservationists in parts of Europe. Historically, authorities encouraged rural residents to use guard dogs to protect livestock from wolf packs.